Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Building a Nation with Team Canada. And today we have for you a big one-game playoff for entrance into the Confederation's Cup. That's right. This will be USA versus Team Canada in the Confederation's Cup playoff. It's going to be our chance to get into this competition. It's a international competition between all of the what should I call them? The continental champions, I guess, plus a couple of other teams like the host nation and whatnot. But anyway, it's a competition that in real life is defunct. But you know what? In the FM database, it's here. We got a chance to play in it, so let's go. Mexico played in it in 2015, USA in 2019. Let's see if Team Canada can get in there in 2023. So I guess it's an every 4-year situation. Fine, whatever, let's go. Match preview? Is that what we're looking at? I think so. I think we've learned all we can learn about the Continental Playoff. Don't care about MLS. There we go. Team USA versus Canada. Now, this is the same team that we had playing in the Nations League because it happened basically the same time of year, within the same window. So we haven't had a chance to call up any new players. Not that I would particularly want to call up any new players, but it is the same team, so we might be a little tired. USA might be a little tired, but they are the 6-4 favorites, playing in an interesting location. Truman, Baden, Georgetown. I looked this up. This is Cayman Islands. So we got 3,000 tickets sold. It's going to be a sellout down there in the Cayman Islands. Not sure why it's being held there, but, whatever. Is fine. I guess it's a nice vacation for some people. But anyway, excellent form for Team USA. 5 wins in their last 5. Team Canada, 4 wins and 1 loss. We've only played Team USA twice, I guess, in actual competitions. We've got 1 win and 1 draw. So far, that's pretty good. Let's keep up that pace, and let's not allow the U.S. to even things up. Look at this, head coach, Team USA, Caleb Porter, still sticking around. Been there since 2019. Still a very good coach. Very good attacking coach for sure. Very good working with youngsters, motivating. He's a good rival. We'll take him as our rival. Why not? I think we've actually got pretty good relationship with Caleb. I don't think we've got any sort of animosity or rivalry. No, relationship good. So, no problems with Caleb Porter. It's just on-field rivalry at its best. It's 78 degrees, breezy and sunny in the Cayman Islands, as you would expect in a Caribbean-type place. So, let's just get to the team selection. We're going to have a longer game. We're going to play extended highlights today, so we might as well get to it. We're going to go with the 4-4-2. Looked at the Team USA scouting report, and basically the only thing it said was that they were poor against the 4-4-2 in terms of number of chances allowed. So we're going to go with that, try to put our best team out there. And, some of these guys are a little tired, as I mentioned, but I'm just trying to put the best team we could on the field. All right, Team USA. Bono is in goal, our rival from Toronto FC. They've got a lot of youngsters on this Team USA. I probably should have looked at them a little closer, but they've got no 30-year-olds in the starting lineup. At least when I looked at it before, everybody else is 20 and under. Well, they got Yedlin in the game now and Brooks, so they brought out a couple of their veterans, but in the Nations League, they played all youngsters. So John Brooks, Cameron Carter-Vickers is in at defense, Yedlin in the right field, Taylor Adams in the midfield, 2 appearances. Weston McKennie taking the captain's armband. This guy's a vocal leader. He's finally got the captain's armband. 1 goal, 7.1 rating. He's played well in Nations League. Martinez. This is an interesting one. Here's one of their 30-year-olds. So they've saved their veterans for this game. That's interesting. But Gonzalo Martinez from Atlanta United has taken American citizenship and joined the club. Look at this guy. He's pretty good. He's an outstanding attacker. And, USA is going to get a big boost from this guy. Taylor Tillman, right? No, Timothy Tillman. playing in Nuremberg. We're familiar with that place. We've got a player or two out there. Pulisic, of course. Pulisic. He's on the right-hand side. 2 appearances. I've heard everybody and their brother pronounce it different ways. And then Josh Sargent up top. 1 appearance, 1 goal, 7.1 rating. So Team USA bringing out the big guns for this one. Meanwhile, we have Pantami in goal, Cabra on the left, Tamori on the right, Dunn and Rocco in the midfield. So this is probably the best defense we can put out there. In terms of athleticism and speed. So we'll see what we can do with that. Davies on the left, Baloo on the right, taking the position that Jonathan Osorio has been taking for the last few tournaments. We're going to go back to Baloo on the right wing and see if he can be a little bit more of a spark than Osorio was. Jackson Amell and T-Bert in the midfield. We're going to have Amell playing more of a ball-winning position there. And then up top, Cavallini and Jonathan David. David hasn't quite been a spark at right wing, so we're going to try him up top at striker. Yeah, let's go, basically. Team, let's see. I know we're the underdogs. Nobody expects a result. No. We got nothing to lose here. Let's be passionate and say we got nothing to lose here. Let's show everyone what we're capable of. I mean, we do have something to lose, right? We've got like a trip to wherever this tournament is being held at. It's like the Price is Right. You know, can you win an exotic trip to the Netherlands or wherever this competition is being held? Have to look that up later. Anyway, Tunnel Talk, let's go. Do you have worries about players being able to keep their heads in a heated atmosphere? Journalist Andre Brown from the American Soccer Free Press. Experience with great respect. So we should answer this guy's question. He's a fine journalist. Our best chance of winning is if 11 players on the field. Absolutely. Okay. It's critical tunnel talk right there. Look at the Canadian fans out in their red. USA in the whites with the blue shoulders. Let's go. Let's go to extended highlights even. There we go. All right, let's hope this isn't a boring game. Let's hope we get some highlights, get some excitement rolling. I'm already excited. I'm choking up over here. Got a European qualifier on in the background, recording an early morning episode. Kosovo currently beating the Czech Republic for European qualification. Qualification into what? I'm not exactly sure, but it's qualifying for something. Here's Dunn. Free kick. First highlight of the game. 13 minutes in, Cabra diving forward. Sends it across to Baloo, who already has a yellow card. Baloo sends it in. Cavallini can't get the header, but Jackson Amell is there. Jackson Amell looking. Dropping it back for Cabra. He sends it in. Jonathan David. Come on, David. Yes. A little slow to react on the rebound there. But moving David up to striker once again proves its worth. You know, we keep looking around for strikers. You know, the thing about David, I guess it's the thing about all of our strikers, is they're hot and cold. You know, he's not a great goal scorer. But he does have that speed and athleticism, and, you know, against certain teams it works. 13 finishing, 14 composure. Here we go. Corner from Team USA. T-Bert heads it out. Davies gathers it in. Let's see if he can start the counterattack. Plenty of pace, plenty of space. Gets it forward. Cavallini. Team Canada on the counterattack. Can he center it? He gets it across to Baloo. Baloo fires instead of crossing it back, but we win a corner out of it. Nice counterattack. That's what this 4-4-2 is all about. Sitting back, playing defense, getting the counterattack. Here comes Davies. Plays it short to Baloo. Back out to Davies. Offside. Baloo. You got a little. You thought too much about that one. You tried to be a little too cute. Just play it in. Here we go. Team Canada getting all the highlights. T-Bert sending one back post. Davies is there with the header. Yes. Why is Davies on the right-hand side? I don't know. But we'll take it. We will take it. You know, he should be our best player, Davies. He's our best athlete, that's for sure. And we've got some fine athletes, but he's the best. It's just a matter of him putting it all together. Now that he's got a new team. Oh, here we go, USA. The highlights are coming fast and furious. Davies heads it out. Sargent with a shot. Great stop. Great stop from Pantami. Must close down on DeAndre Yedlin. Okay, I agree with that. 2-0. I mean, this is looking pretty good right now. But Jackson Amell gets his first yellow card. You know, as our esteemed journalist mentioned, we can't have a player go out. So we might have to sub out those yellow cards at halftime. Tamori wins the header. Cavallini's going after it. Can't beat Cameron Carter-Vickers to the ball. And Team USA gathers it in. Weston McKennie. There's Robinson on the overlap. Drops it back. Sargent can't beat Dunn for the header. Ballou heads it on. Jackson Amell with a big tackle. No foul. Tebert sends it forward to David, who can't beat Brooks. Doesn't try. Saves his energy, I guess. And here comes USA on a mega highlight. Martinez, we got to watch him closely, that's for sure. Out wide to Robinson. Better coverage out there this time around. Weston McKennie dives in. Taylor Adams takes a flyer. That's no good. Tyler Adams, even. And to me with a goal kick. 29 minutes. I asked for highlights, and this game has been delivering. Davies heads it on. Nobody there. USA seems to be taking control of midfield at the moment. Pulisic to Sargent. He's covered. USA working it around, looking for an opening in this Canadian defense. As I said, it's probably our best defense that we can put forward. And right now we're playing like it, pushing USA all the way back to midfield. Ultra mega highlight. Pulisic wins the header. Sargent, but Pantami stands tall. Way to go, young man. Could he finally be growing into this position? You know, we've made it clear that he's the best option we've got. Maybe he's taking that to heart. He's getting some playing time in Vancouver in preparation of this. So maybe that's helped him out. I don't know. But maybe he just likes playing against Team USA. It would appear they are looking... yeah, okay, fine. 42 minutes. Let's get to half, boys. Let's get to half. Up 2 goals. Looks like they're going to play with more freedom. So USA is trying to open things up. Trying to put some pressure on this Canadian defense. But right now, we're standing strong. Ballou with a 6.6. Jackson Amell with a 6.8. You know, it's not like those guys can't be taken out. So I think we will take those guys out at halftime. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Just about up. Davies and David with the goals. That's what we want to see. Best players making plays in the biggest games. Here we go. All right. 8 shots for Team USA, 3 on target. We've got 4 shots, 4 on target. I like the efficiency. 4 shots, 4 on target, 2 goals. We'll take that any day of the week, I'll tell you what. Total fouls, Team USA getting a bit rambunctious. They've got most of the possession, as I thought. You know, they're trying to take control of the game, but they just can't break our defense. So, we're looking good there. Tactics. We're going to get those yellow cards out. So, on the right-hand side, what are our options? We don't have a ton of great options. On the right-hand side. Midfield, we're fine. We've got options there. Going to bring in Norman for Jackson Amell to work with Tebert. Norman is more of a central midfielder, so that's fine. You know, Norman and Tebert, they've worked together before. They should have a fine relationship there. Problem is, we don't really have a lot for the right wing for Ballou. Do we have any analysis in that sort of situation? Baloo's been booked. Okay, we'll tell him to ease off tackles, and we'll take that. So let's go to the pep talk. Pep talk. Very happy. Let's be passionate. Very happy. Everybody's extremely delighted. Let's just start the second half. No worries, boys. No worries. Let's play free. Encourage players to play a short passing game. Sure. I don't know that Team USA is a great pressing team, so we can play short pass. Okay, first highlight comes to naught, as is to be expected. So here we go. 47 minutes down. Bono with a goal kick. Norman wins it at midfield, already paying dividends. Cavallini getting it forward, but he loses it to Adams. Adams is tough to get by in the midfield. He's a good tackler. Oh, look at T-Bert, though, rushing back. Box to box midfielder doing his job defensively. Dunn sends it out wide to Davies. He's got some space down the wings. I think we should probably play down the wings. There's a big tackle. David with a shot, and he scores on Bono. Wow, that's unexpected. That was not a great shot, and that was definitely not a great stop from Bono. He had the short side to his advantage. He just didn't stop the ball. His defense gave him did him no favors right there by letting David sneak up and grab that ball. Team instructions, though, we will play down the wings. To avoid those midfield destructors that they've got. Has USA switched formations? Gotta check that out. I think they may have switched formations. If they ever give us, our ability to check that. Robinson. So it goes straight into a USA highlight. Adams, McKenny. He's got fullback open on the wings if they can get it to him. Nope, McKenny is going to take a long shot and send it wide. Team USA seems to be playing very narrow right now. Let's look at our team. Our standard width, I think it's okay because they are overlapping their fullbacks. Opposition instructions. No, looks like they're still 4-2-3-1. They haven't made any substitutes, although Tillman will probably need to come out soon. Cancel. Okay. USA again wins it at midfield. Martinez rushing forward. We need to stop him from doing this. Please stop him. Good defense. Dunn with a big stop. Or was that Rocco? I think that was Dunn. Anyway, one of the two. Good job. Way to stop him. 3-0. Who would have expected it? Who would have thought? I mean, they're looking as bad as Team USA did in Mexico. I watched that game last night. It was not pretty. USA looked pretty bad. They made a lot of mistakes trying to implement this Greg Berhalter system. It was not good. I mean, it was just a friendly, but still, anytime you play against Mexico, USA fans take it seriously. All right, here we go. 60 minutes. Tamori with a throw-in. Cannot get it to Baloo. McKenny wins it to Josh Sargent. Can USA get one back? They do. Sargent gets one back. Okay, I don't know that this short passing is working for me. I think I actually want to do the opposite. Go more direct. And also do want to narrow our defensive width. The USA does seem to be diving inside. So Tamori with a long throw to Baloo loses it to Martinez of all people. McKenny, Sargent, he just dives inside. Scores. That was too easy. Too easy. USA gets one back at the 60th minute. They're still down 2, but they've got the potential to come back. With our goalkeeper situation. It's not like we've got somebody who can shut them down. Josh Sargent is controlling the game. Okay, close him down. Got an 8.3 rating and a goal. 68, 69. All right, the clock, we kind of want it to roll now. We've had our fill of highlights, up 3-1. Now we can sort of just control the game. Up to 47% possession, 5 shots, 5 on target. So, you know, we're not being wasteful with our shots. USA 15 shots, 7 on target. That's still pretty good, 50%, thereabouts. Cavallini's looking exhausted, as I thought he might. Okay. So we can bring in, you know, we don't have a ton of options at target man. Can bring in Millar, and he can play, I mean, he can play target man a little bit, but I think complete forward would be an interesting role there. Complete forward on support for Millar. Let's see what he can do there. And then we could bring Timoteo in on the right wing. Davies is also a little tired. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting third sub, I tell you that. 80 minutes. Davies is playing well, so I think I just want to get that yellow card out of there. You know, Ballou's playing okay, but we'll bring Timoteo in on the right and let him finish out the game. He's a good defensive player, so, you know, he can come back and score some defense. There's Norman getting it forward. 83 minutes. USA sends one in. Rocco heads it out. McKenny to Acosta, who's in the game now. Opposition instructions. USA has made a couple of subs. They now have Bello in the game. George Bello getting forward. Kellen Acosta in the game. Jordan Sebechu also in the game. And they've changed their formation. 4-2-4. They're coming forward. Trying to get that attack. All right. They move Martinez to the left. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. So they are definitely trying to attack us now with the 4-4-2. Martinez sends it in. Pantami. Look at that aggressive move. Great play, young man. Throw in Cabra. We've had difficulties with our throw-ins. I wish we could tell people, like, be more conservative on the throw-ins. And there's Pulisic just slicing through our defense. Now things are getting a bit tricky. Now we got issues. I mean, look at it. He just steals the throw-in and just busts through the defense. Beats Pantami. No problem. Now we got issues. We got to hold on now for this final few minutes. Rocco bombs it forward. Costa. Dunn is there. Come on, boys. Uh-oh. Pulisic has it. Let's cover him, please. Thank you. He has to drop it all the way back to Bello. Bello fires one. Okay, probably not what Team USA wanted out of that young man, but we'll take it, that's for sure. Here we go, 87 minutes clock. We need you to roll now. That would be lovely. If we can get out of here with a 3-2 victory, would be more than excited about that. Cabra playing terribly. You know, this has been like 3 straight tournaments. He's been pretty bad. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Tamori wins the header. Let's get it out of here, boys. Let's get it out. There we go. Millar. Complete forward. Just bombs it ahead to David, who heads it on. USA has 5 minutes to work. Are we going to get a mega highlight here? Yedlin drops it off to Pulisic. We need to cover him tightly, please. McKenny. Pafak is in the game. Where the heck is that? Who the heck is that? Pause. No, not that. Not that. Did they make a fourth substitute that I didn't see? Or is it somebody has a nickname? Is that Martinez? Is his name Pafak? Have I never noticed that before? I don't know. But everybody's covered. That's confusing me. Please tell me. Please tell me what I'm missing. Okay, play. You're making me nervous here. Switching names, switching players. You're going to switch jerseys on me next? Kellen Acosta, he likes to run forward and shoot, and he does just that. Ooh. Kosovo scored another goal. Timoteo on the run. Heads it on. Brooks Acosta. Tibert gets it down to Timoteo. Here we go. Out wide to Tamori, who's gotten forward. He sends one in. Bono is there. Let's take off play down the wings. Let's play for set pieces. Anything we can do to waste time at this point. Except for waste time. I should probably put that on. But anyway, Pulisic over Cabra, but Norman cleans it up in the midfield. Dunn drops it back. Pantami getting pressured by Sargent. He bombs it to Davies, who heads it down to Millar. Here we go, counterattack. Millar bangs it forward. Timoteo on the wing. His cross deflected, but that was good attack. I'm happy with that. 94 minutes. Cabra sends one in. Awful. Cabra, what are you doing? You're playing terrible. I don't like it. I'd rather have Zlatkovic in. I'm telling you now. Next tournament, Zlatkovic will be there unless he gets horrifically injured again. I know he's our best player, or one of our best players, but you can't perform like this and stay on the team. Not having it. Done. Good cleanup. And there we go. We sneak out of there with a 3-2 victory. Team Canada. I'm surprised at the result, to be honest. I expected a close game, with most likely the winners being USA. But Canada win is really something. There we go. Hopefully this gets us back into good... I don't know. That was Jekyll and Hyde. You were fantastic in the first half. Not so good in the second. Let's clean that up, boys. Clean that up. Hopefully this gets us back in the good graces of the Canadian board, because they were a little bit suspicious of us after that poor run, I guess you say. I guess it was a poor run. We could have made the semifinals, but again, we ran into Mexico, so that's difficult. But anyway, let's see what the emails have to say. World rankings. Canada has moved up 2 places to 43rd position in the latest world rankings. Outstanding. Most improved nation is Kosovo. There's a coincidence. Who moved up from 100th to 91st. Outstanding. 43rd. It's not the highest we've ever reached, but, we're getting back up there. I think the highest we ever reached was like 39th at the end of the year that we won the Gold Cup. And then the next year, the ratings changed and we went back into the 40s. But we're creeping up there. Did USA drop? Mexico's 11th. Jamaica 21st. USA 29th. They've gone up 4 places, so what do you know? What can you say? Let's see. Anything else? Canada win the Confederations Cup playoff at Truman Bodden Stadium. Outstanding. Outstanding. Confederation Cup playoff. Yes, we're happy about this. Junior enters the North American Roll of Honor. Canada boss Zebu Jr. has ensured he will pass into history as one of the greatest head coaches who have ever worked in North America after winning the Confederations Cup playoff. Pundits are declaring that Junior's ability and desire to win ensure that he will climb the rankings even higher. Hall of Fame. This is the North American Hall of Fame, I guess. Tuca Ferretti. Interesting names up here. There I am, 12th, right behind Matthias Almeida. Why does it say Cincinnati? We're not playing in Cincinnati. Oh, that is Zebu Sr. He made it 12th. Now Zebu Jr. is 20th. Okay. So we're following in the footsteps of our great-grandfather, Zebu Nation Sr. Okay. Outstanding. It's interesting that they kept that. I mean, it's a different save, right? It's a different save, but they kept the Hall of Fame the same. Very interesting. I'm happy about that, actually. Canada fans thank Junior. Let's get back to that. Canada fans are absolutely delighted after Zebu Jr. and his team lifted the Confederations Cup playoff. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, David played well. 2 goals. Okay. Let's look at the board, see what the board's all about. There we go. Now we're talking. 63%. We're secure. That's what it's all about. Competitions. They had no expectations for this competition, but we won it, and so we're going to benefit of that a little bit. And then they wanted us to reach the semifinals. 55% there. So we're looking strong with the board, so that's good. All right. Schedule-wise, what do we have coming up? Got a friendly with Bermuda and then Haiti to finish out the Nations League group stage. But then under 23s in October, so just a month away now, we have the Olympic qualifying where we're going to face USA again. Several of these players may be able to make it into the under 23s for Team USA because, like I mentioned, they do have a young squad, so we'll see. But it's a difficult group, not an unwinnable group, but it will be difficult. So we'll come back with some combination of the senior team, 10-11, under 23s, 10-6. So it'll be the under 23s first, and then we'll get to the senior team. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.